Hello guys, I have a mic today. Wow, I have a cameraman. What's going on? Well, yeah, actually Sasha today with me, and we decided to switch on touristic mode and walk around Istanbul, eat delicious food and show everything to you. Let's go!
Today we're gonna show you a ready-to-go weekend in Istanbul. According to our plan, first of all, we will check into an incredibly cozy apartment, then have a Turkish breakfast, walk through the city center, have a Turkish-style lunch, and then we will take a ferry ride to the Kadikoy district. The answer how to get the city center is in the description of the video. But in short, there are 2 airports in Istanbul and you can get from each one in 3 ways. This is a taxi, bus or subway. And we are already in the city center at Taksim Square, and it's time to move into the apartment. Okay, let's make room tour. Restroom, a kitchen with everything you need. Bedroom, number 1, very quiet. We have a living room with incredibly beautiful view. Oh my god. Okay, then let's go upstairs. Here we have bedroom number 2 and beautiful terrace. Sunshine terrace with Bosphorus view. Просто нереально, ребят. This apartment we booked through this website, and there are incredibly cozy apartments there, and the owners are really friendly and open people who will make your stay in Istanbul more hospitable and warm. Apartment is really nice. Now let's have some nice breakfast. I'm so hungry. One cactus breakfast and miniman. Thank you. Okay, this is menemen, eggs with pepper and tomatoes, and here is kind of traditional Turkish breakfast with egg, potatoes, sucuk, peynir, cheese, salad and olives. Super nice. By the way, we bring our own peanut butter with us, and actually we cannot live without this stuff anymore. We need to eat after breakfast at least couple of spoons of this pasta.
Peanut butter.
Butter, peanut butter, yeah. Because it is super delicious first and super healthy second. This is without sugar, but we put couple drops of stevia inside, mix it everything. We're just in love with this, okay? Just in love. Yes, we are crazy maybe about this, but who cares? 891 Turkish liras. It's around $25. Sasha and Stolp. Такая красивая, посмотри на меня. Okay, what's the plan for now? Now we are in Cihangir neighborhood, and we are going to Galataport. Next destination is gonna be Galata Tower, Istiklal Street, and then we will go down to Kabataş ferry port and we'll go to Kadikoy. I know it is super typical route. I'm sorry, but yes, let's walk on the main touristic route today. Let's go. So calm and beautiful street here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the weather today is really nice. Actually, it's even a little bit hot because it's gonna be 27 degrees daytime. And today is 27th of September. And I think exactly this time, the end of September and beginning of October, is perfect time to visit Istanbul because it is super comfortable to walk outside because it's not that hot as in summer, for example. And also in April, because in April everything starts to wake up after the winter, you know? Trees become so beautiful and brightful. So yes, I highly recommend April as well. Really pleasant place to walk here. Not that much people, by the way. Can you imagine? This huge building is floating somehow on the water. Turkish lesson number 1. Günaydın. Good morning. We are walking on this very beautiful and good designed embankment. By the way, there is Istanbul Modern Art Museum. Diana and I was there. We both like it and I really recommend you to visit. Sasha also been there. He was not impressed.
By the way, the exposition begins from the terrace on the 5th floor with incredibly picturesque views.
I want to be on this boat now. They are floating in the center of Istanbul and listening to Tarkan. It's really hot outside that we decided half of our way go through this mall. Okay, now we are in Karakoy. Very cute place, also without cars, with lots of cafes and restaurants. You can take a rest here, have some beer or have some coffee, take pictures. Now we're on the way to Galata Tower. Okay guys, on our way to Galata Tower, we met a guy who would like to cheat us. And actually it's very popular and often this kind of cheaters. Well, a guy with a bag full of shoe cleaning stuff. He's walking in front of you, he drops his brush on the floor. His logic is like, these tourists behind me will help me, they will give my brush, they will tell that I dropped that. If you are doing this, if you gave his brush to him back, he starts to say thank you so much and starts to clean your shoes. Yes, you don't need that, but he will still do this. And then when he will finish his job, he will start to force you to give him money. It's like kind of rude way. That's why if you can see this guy and if someone drops his brush in front of you, please do not take it from the floor. We knew this trick and that's why we just ignored him and he took his brush. And be careful. And actually in each city center, wherever you are, it's not about only Turkey. There are always lots of people who want to cheat you, keep your stuff closer to you. Okay guys, Galata Tower, very beautiful place here, and actually the streets is always full of tourists and they are taking pictures. What can you do here? You can go upstairs on this Galata Tower and there is very beautiful panoramic view on Istanbul. I will check the price now. And also this place is very popular by Sebastian Cheesecake. Let's check what's this. Originally it looks like this, but then they put a lot of melted milk chocolate on the top, and this is just a sugar bomb, you know. It's really delicious and incredibly tasty with the cup of coffee. Я купила Simit. Okay guys, this is Simit and this is my guilty pleasure. I'm in love with this and he knows it. Yeah, it's perfect when it's fresh. You can buy it everywhere here in Istanbul. Yeah, it smells really good. I'm sorry, I cannot stop smelling it. It's perfect match with butter and honey. Just try it, okay? Oh. Okay, and by the way, now we are in Pera district. So I really like this place. I really like this district because it's aesthetically beautiful district with the gorgeous architecture in modern style, I guess. By the way, very popular coffee shop which is called Kahve Dünyası. Coffee beans here are a bit strong for me, but generally it's good coffee here. Okay, now I'm gonna show you one more super Instagrammable place here. This is a bookshop, coffee shop, restaurant, and incredibly beautiful place. Okay, finally we arrived here. It's Istiklal Street, mostly pedestrian street with famous Istanbul tram. Okay, there are many people who want to get this tram. 20 Turkish liras. Woohoo! Поехали! Yes, guys. Well, Istiklal Street is always full of people. Just look at this. It goes really slowly, but also it's very common to use this tram even for locals. They use it just to cross Istiklal Street more quickly. We're on the way to Taksim Square. Well, yeah, that was fun. Actually, at first I didn't want to get this tram because, like, why? But Sasha told me that it's just fun, let's do it. And yes, if you have time and if you match the schedule with this tram, why not? Take this. Okay, we are in Kabataş ferry port now. We are waiting for our boat to Kadikoy district. We will have lunch there and walk around this beautiful neighborhood. Schedule you can check on Google Maps. You should tap on the ferry port you're in and then you will see all the departures and all the timing. Okay? Oh, and it will take around 20 minutes to get there. Okay, every time we come here and from the very beginning we're catching this atmosphere of calmness, peacefulness. There is no noise. People here doing sports and just enjoying these beautiful views around. So I think for tourists it makes sense to come to Kadikoy just for relax, you know, because there is no any attractions here. You may just enjoy beautiful sea walk and observe people's life. Okay, we decided to take a rest here on the terrace, drinking some tea with beautiful views. To tell the truth, chai kur for me is the best chai I have ever tried. What do you think? Okay, now we're going towards Moda neighborhood. It's also a very stylish and modern neighborhood in Kadikoy. But first of all, let's take a look at Moda ferry port. Okay, this is also embankment, and actually it's really long and goes almost to Sabiha Gökçen airport. So if you have time, you may also go a little bit further. Caddebostan district, it's also really nice. It's a really clean and beautiful embankment, and walk around there. I think that Kadikoy is kind of resort city, you know. Okay, and now we are walking on Moda Street. I guess it is the main street in this district. We're going towards lunch. Yeah, we're here. Okay, we ordered Urfa kebab and Adana kebab. Actually, difference is not that big because Urfa is not spicy and Adana is spicy one. Well, actually we're already in the boat, going back to European side. So, see you tomorrow! Morning! So the second day of weekend in Istanbul you may spend by visiting some museums, attractions, and the most part of them is located in Sultanahmet district. Here is Blue Mosque, Hagia Sophia and Basilica Cistern, where we will go today. By the way, I have never been in Grand Bazaar before, so today we are here and there are a lot of people and everyone is so busy. Someone is drinking tea, someone is selling products, someone is buying, someone is choosing, and you can see it all the process. Okay, we are in Sultanahmet Square. Also, it's a place full of tourists and full of landmarks of the city.
Sultanahmet is the main square of Istanbul, located in the historical center of the city in the Sultanahmet neighborhood of Fatih district. And like I said, there are the Hagia Sophia Mosque, formerly the Eastern Orthodox Hagia Sophia Church, the Blue Mosque, its other name is Sultanahmet Mosque. The square is named after the mosque, by the way. Also there is Egyptian obelisk, the walled obelisk, the serpent column and the German fountain, which was a gift from German Empire to Ottoman Empire in 1900. The monograms of Kaiser Wilhelm II and the Ottoman Sultan Abdulhamid II alternate among the golden mosaics on the ceiling of the fountain. The Basilica Cistern is also located here.
Okay, I found the entrance to Basilica Cistern.
Okay, the Basilica Cistern, an incredibly beautiful underground reservoir looking like a palace. It was completed under the Byzantine Emperor Justinian I in 532. Can you imagine this date? I cannot. The structure was built on the site of the Basilica of Saint Sophia. Cistern in Greek means reservoir, which is why today the museum is called the Basilica Cistern. Now the water level is very low, about 50 centimeters. Most of the columns were brought from ancient temples, so they differ from each other in the type type of material and with its style. There are 336 columns and 2 of them have upside down Medusa's face at the base. Most common explanation why the heads are upside down is that this was done in order not to petrify when looking at it, because according to the myth of ancient Greece, this is exactly what happened to everyone who looked into her eyes. Episodes of several famous films were recorded in the Basilica Cistern. For example, the filming of the James Bond From Russia with Love took place here in 1963.
Entrance for foreigners 900 Turkish liras. Also, you may buy a pass on the website, I will write it in the description, which allow to skip the line, and it costs 30 euros. I'm not sure if it's worth it, because to get into Basilica it took me around 15 minutes.
Since I have Turkish residence permit, I paid 200 Turkish liras for entrance.
We'll walk in a little in Sultanahmet district. Now let's have some coffee in our friend's coffee shop.
The coffee shop is located 5 minutes away from Sultanahmet Square. Guys made an incredibly delicious coffee on the hot sand for us. Temperature of the sand is about 300 degrees. After about 3-4 minutes the coffee starts to boil. And it's done.
I recommend everyone to try this pistachio coffee. It's just perfect. Ребят. Okay guys, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. We really hope you enjoyed. Like if yes and like if no. Пока! Bye bye!